You ever get a gift that's kind of a burden? On my recent trip to Micron, they allowed me to build my own RAM to put in my gaming PC. Unfortunately, it's DDR5, which means I'm gonna have to upgrade. But because I don't exactly play the same games that we use to review products, the only way for me to know which way to go, Team Blue or Team Red, is to build the very best of Intel and the very best of AMD and drag race them against each other in popular games like Anno 1800 and Untitled Goose Game.
What a jerk.
With AMD and Intel so close in performance these days, it could go either way. And with no holds barred, there's only one rule, that you have to hear this message from our sponsor.
Simple MDM. Simple MDM is ridiculously simple Apple device management for IT. Enrolling your company's Apple devices and keeping them up to date doesn't have to be frustrating. Try it for 30 days for free on unlimited devices at simplemdm.com/LTT.
Right out of the gate, we gotta figure out who's building AMD and who's building Intel. Which do you wanna build?
I wanna build Intel, but I'm guessing you're gonna flip it on me and make me build AMD.
Okay, well, rock, paper, scissors. You win, you build Intel, you lose, you build AMD.
Rock, paper, scissors. I forgot, I'm sorry.
Well, then I win, you default.
Yeah, okay, fine, 1-1.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I forget, which one am I building?
I don't know, you chose,
oh, you lost.
I lost,
so
yeah.
You're building AMD.
Okay.
Why don't you want to build AMD? What's wrong with AMD?
It's their first time going LGA, and I'm sure that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But I've never built an LGA AMD system.
I forgot, you've never owned an AMD system, have you?
I owned a Phenom like ages ago when I was in high school, but I bought a pre-built.
To make this challenge as fair as possible, we've gone out of our way to completely isolate the CPU as our variable. That means that A, everything about these systems is as similar as possible. GPU, power supply even, cooling. And second, we've gone really high end. Like almost every one of these components is in a different performance class than what I would put in my own system.
It's super overkill.
The one exception is the case. We've actually chosen Corsair's 5000D Airflow, which is a pretty reasonably priced $175 mid-tower. And the reason for that is that it's just really well designed. We didn't want to have cooling be an issue because in the final deployment in my server rack, it's not going to be. There is one difference that you guys might call us on. Our Intel system is using a slightly lower tier motherboard than our AMD system, but Labs assures us that the performance between the Maximus Z790 Hero and Extreme is identical, unless maybe you were putting it under liquid nitrogen for extreme overclocking.
And then another difference for our awesome AMD Crosshair Extreme is we get a bunch of onboard Gen 5 drives. With the Intel one, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to use an add-in card. We've also got better
like
LAN.
Pleb.
Yeah, I know. We've got better LAN on this too. It's got 10 gig and 2.5 gig.
Well, that doesn't really matter because I can just put a 10 gig network card.
Yes.
Oh wait, high-end motherboards don't have any PCIe slots anymore.
Well, you've got 3.
What happened? What is this trend?
You've got 3. You've got one for your graphics card. You've got one for your PCIe Gen 5
I've got
drive.
one for my graphics card, one to be covered by my stupid graphics card, and then one
Yeah.
more.
Well, you're not going to use a 4090 though, right?
No, I'm going to stick with my 3090 and it's water cooled, so it's actually not going to be a
So
problem.
you can probably do that, and then you got room for a network card, so you're okay.
Mine will be completely full.
Yeah, you'll live the dream that a lot of people want to experience of filling out their motherboard slots.
What? No, what kind of dreams do you
That's
have?
the dream. Fill all the slots. It feels great.
Can you imagine? Mommy, I had a dream last night. I filled all the PCIe slots in my computer. On the Intel side of things, I'm gonna be running the Core i9-13900K, a 24-core consumer platform motherboard. If you told me about this thing like 3-4 years ago, I'd have said you were freaking nuts. But it also isn't quite what it sounds. 8 of those cores are high-performance P cores, while 16 of them are high-efficiency E cores. What this means in practice, though, since almost no games are designed for more than 8 cores, is that it's a gaming beast while also having a pretty good amount of grunt for creative tasks, like competitive Cinebench running.
Meanwhile, in Team Red, I've got a 7950X. I may only have 16 cores, but each one, each of mine is stronger than yours. I don't need efficiency cores. I don't have to cheat to get the bigger number. I'm just pumping straight power into this thing.
Then why didn't you want to build the AMD one?
That's a good point. I actually really like the way their cool new CPU looks with the weird IHS on top with the cutouts. It looks cooler. My CPU looks cooler than yours.
The best part of choosing your teams arbitrarily with rock, paper, scissors is like the trash talk that totally means nothing.
I know.
Nice,
I'm not taking this computer
nice poor
home.
people CPU,
I'm not,
loser.
Yeah, actually, you've got the poor people CPU. Mine's more expensive. This thing's like $690. Yours is like $630.
Look, that extra 60 bucks, okay? Again, in the spirit of completely removing bottlenecks, this is a $1,500 M.2 drive. Not the kind of thing I would recommend for the average gaming PC. We're gonna be using the Sabrent Rocket 4 Plus in its 8 terabyte configuration. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, up to 7,000 megabytes a second reads, 6,000 megabytes a second writes, PCIe Gen 4, and enough space to hold all but the most excessive of Humble Bundle enhanced Steam libraries.
How'd you get your cover off?
With a screwdriver. I think all your
Oh my
M.2s
God,
are
it's
under
all
here.
down here?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Good thing you didn't pull very hard.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's a $1,000 motherboard. That's
Whoa,
why.
what is this thing?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no wonder I don't understand. It's for young people.
yeah, Gen Z.
For cooling, we've gone with the H150i Elite Capellix from Corsair. This is a triple 120mm AIO, which means compared to my custom loop at home, it's not quite on par, but this is enough to handle either of these CPUs at full turbo indefinitely. So this will give us a best case scenario for performance. Wait, are you getting ahead of me over there?
No, what are you doing? I have to put the standoffs on.
Oh, wow. Building on Intel is so fast and convenient. My standoffs are already in. Okay, no, to be clear, that's actually not the case. That's only because Nick from Logistics put this together better for me.
Oh, and I've got to change the
He knew that one was going to be ploofs.
yeah. We got to change the bracket and everything.
We colluded. Do not modify.
Do not modify.
Oh, man.
Old. It says old on it. You got the old
Yeah,
one.
what is that?
I don't know. You get the old
Why
garbage
does
one.
it say old?
Joke's on you.
Why do you have that?
I don't have the old one.
stickers?
Man, these are heavy.
Who's putting these stickers on our graphics cards?
Probably Gary. What am I gonna need? I'm gonna need 3. Oh my God, 3 slots.
This is ridiculous.
It's huge.
What is there to say about the RTX 4090? It's really expensive, but it's fast. So if we want to know what the fastest CPU is, we got to put the fastest GPU in, even if I don't end up upgrading to it, which I won't. I've committed as of today. Even if NVIDIA sends me one of these for free, I will not put it in my computer.
It's so long that my USB cable gets in the way, and I don't want to bend that like at all.
All right. Who needed any other PCIe slots anyway? Boom. I could technically put something in here, but it would sit right in front of my intake fans, which would be a big brain move with a 4090. Big brain. Now, let's talk about powering this thing. There's been a lot of discussion around whether it's the adapters or whether it's the spec of the connector or whatever else the case may be. What we all agree on is that you want as little bend in this cable as possible. So we're going for, I think I can close the panel. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, right, and I guess now's a good time to talk about our power supply. We chose the Prime TX 1300 from Seasonic. Why? Because it's the best. 80 plus titanium, 1300 watts, support for the latest 12-pin PCIe connectors. What more could you possibly want?
You get 2 of those connectors
You get 2 of them.
in the box, and you
What,
get
for SLI?
you get a gantry. No, it's for when the 5090 comes out, and you need 2 of those to deliver 1200 watts.
Floor time.
Oh, I found an old GPU, Voodoo, that you could plug into the wall.
We're gonna go times the flat circle.
I found some on eBay for like $300 or something like that.
Okay, fine.
So cool.
Buying $300 e-waste now.
Yeah.
This is my life. Now that we've reached system memory, we're at a bit of a crossroads. We can either each go ahead with the most optimal kit for our respective platforms. So I've got a 6800 megatransfer per second kit from G-Skill, while
I've got a 6,000 megatransfer per second kit.
but with lower latency,
Yeah,
right?
I've got CL30, you're at CL34, I think.
All right, or because I'm going to be using this memory that I made myself at Micron, we could both go ahead with this.
I think we should use this stuff. It's really cool. And that's what you're gonna be using anyway, right? Like that's what you're gonna put in your personal rig. So it doesn't matter what either of these is spec'd for, because that's what you're gonna use.
But in the spirit of telling the people which one's the fastest in these weird games no one plays.
Okay, that's fair. All right, we go with this, with the labs verified stuff.
Okay. Hello, buddy? You in there? Yeah, you're in there. DDR5 likes to go in the slot like that. No problem. It's happy. One concern, we might actually blow the breaker trying to run these two machines here on the table like this. No. Might have to grab power from somewhere else. The 4090s, Plouf.
It's only like 500 watts. 450, 450. Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes like 1,000 to blow a breaker.
Yeah.
1,500? We're
Two
good.
computers.
David says 1,500. We're good.
Now all we need is to close up the panel, and through the miracle of movie magic, everything is set up.
We're done.
Our BIOSes are updated. We've got the latest drivers. We've got XMP and Expo enabled for the best possible performance with our RAM kits. And we even downloaded some of the games that I wanted to test. Thankfully, CSGO just finished. You know, I'm gonna take up professional CSGO, so I need to make sure I get up. What? You got something to say, AMD boy?
Hey, I can't be a professional CSGO player.
And what? I'm
just saying, it's a lot of time. You don't have time to go be a professional CSGO player.
Nice recovery.
Yeah.
Nice recovery.
Thanks.
You suck. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll say it.
Everywhere. Of course,
Cinebench.
the most important game.
Yeah, stop downloading Rocket League.
The how big is
Make
your
sure
penis
to turn it
game.
off. Okay, it's off already? Sick.
Oh wait, you started already?
Yeah, hit start.
Well, that doesn't even matter because I'm gonna have the highest number in temperatures.
Maybe. I'm already getting up there, 89, 90C basically.
Well, I'm at 78. Yeah, come on, bring it on.
Pulling 235 watts.
Wait, are you serious? My CPU is not gonna get as hot as yours? Uncool, Intel.
Wow, literally uncool.
38784.
37, 392.
Yes, I Cinebench faster.
Now, technically, for a full 10-minute run, AMD will do a little better. It'll get like 300 more points in a multi-threaded workload, but it's really close.
Okay.
Why isn't it?
What do you want to start with?
Well, you want to play Counter-Strike, so let's play Counter-Strike.
Fine, let's play Counter-Strike.
Okay. CSGO server.
DDoS 2, let's go.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Join game.
Problem solved.
2004.
It says there's requires a password.
What do you mean?
And my mouse is gone now.
What? What are you talking about?
Look, can you see my mouse? And it says requires password. So
Yeah,
I
it must be because of AMD.
Oh my! I can't even cancel.
You know what? It's the connect commands. You had the server browser up in front of it. I call CT.
The worst part is my fucking mouse is gone now.
Yeah, well, maybe
I'm-
you should have thought of that
And now
before you
I'm
went
trying
Team
to connect
Red.
to the CSGO
Team Red, more like Team Dead.
And I can't Alt F4 because it's a Steam game, so they use the stupid like Alt F10 or whatever it is. So I'm just gonna force close. Well, what FPS you get? 395.
395 FPS at 4K.
400
Let's go.
FPS.
Let's go.
GPU 240, 260 watts. It's like nothing.
Surprisingly, actually, no, my GPU.
Oh my god, my
like
client
98%.
needs to update.
Online.
This is a waste of time. Literally any other day we should do this.
Well,
but
no,
we're running out of
this is
time,
not
James.
hard. We just have to
I
do
know
it.
it's not, but it's taking too much time.
We are in a game. Okay.
You're in a game.
Wait, we're going to need to be able to go into the same game later anyway, so we might as well solve it.
Oh my god, okay. Norway.
Why is Chrome not on these? Okay, the next time I walk up to a computer and
want
only
Chrome?
Edge is on it, I'm going to lose my All right, how many kills you got?
35.
What? What's your FPS though?
Oh yeah, I'm getting like 360, 390. It fluctuates a lot, but you know, we're hitting almost 400.
No, but wait, I got this. Oh, come on!
Yeah, yours is dipping down to like 338. Oh, 282.
Yeah, you're a little ahead. Oh my god, that was awful. Please, editor, do not show what just happened there. Okay. So I'm like 360,
350 to
You know what?
360.
I'm
It
a little
fluctuates-
ahead.
I think it fluctuates a lot.
I'm a little ahead.
I don't know if, someone's shooting.
I got a shotgun, so I'm not a lot of use at this range.
It fluctuates a lot.
It's so close, I don't think it matters. By
Yeah.
the way, you're dead.
Yeah, oh my
Got him.
God, wow, that's how he gets me, by cheating.
Isn't that great? The fact that we can be like, Intel, AMD,
Oh yeah.
and both be
realistically,
wrong and idiots.
Yeah, they're both really good.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's what real competition will do for you.
Can't that be Jean Lafortune?
No, he's a pirate.
So? That sounds awesome. Why don't
he's
you want to play as Jean?
No, that's not the point. The point is he's an NPC.
Yeah, why can't you play as a pirate though?
Why can't I start?
I don't know.
Oh, some additional content is enabled which not all players own. Are you
Do you have
kidding
DLC
me right
installed?
now?
Do you have DLC installed or something?
Yes,
Oh, you why do you have DLC?
because the DLC for this game is really good.
I'm sure it is.
Okay, so you're gonna want to go. Wait, what? Why you go? Why you go move everything around like that? Hold it. Just chill for a second. Okay, did you change the? You changed the angle and
I just
everything?
scrolled out and then I started moving things.
Nicholas Plouffe, how on earth are we supposed to look at the same thing now? So,
Where do I go?
oh my God.
Why can't I?
Here,
What?
just change.
What is W?
What did
do?
you just?
I just pressed W.
Get-
Okay, go,
just-
go, go. You do your thing. So
Wow, this is a dead heat.
Yeah, 78, 77, 78.
Literally
It's-
within 1 FPS.
Yeah, and it's fluctuating. Like I've seen mine stick at 79, but yours was up, 78. Might
Wow.
hit 79 again. 113, 120. Honestly, yeah, it might be AMD. Not by a ton,
I think it's AMD for the
but
win here.
you're definitely winning in minimums as well.
To be clear, both of us are getting over 100
Oh, yeah.
FPS average in an RTS game, which is fine.
Everything's cranked to ultra,
Yeah.
4K. Like this is overkill.
Like, look how busy these cities are
Oh,
when
yeah.
you turn up all the details. It's kind of wild, actually, how much is going on.
Halo.
Halo. Okay,
think you're
we
winning.
happen to be looking at exactly the same things right now. My God, it's close.
It's like 5 FPS difference, but you're winning in both average and 99%.
crap. Did I not get him?
166, 168.
169.
It's, like they're
Freaking close.
Yeah.
I would never be able to tell the difference between these.
I want to say Intel is doing ever so slightly better.
It's a narrow win, but it's a win.
Yeah, very narrow. Slightly in Intel's favor.
How on earth are we going to make a decision here?
It's your decision. It's your computer.
Playing actual games, like experiencing it. There is
feel-
functionally no difference.
No, they both feel great. The only real difference is probably the price.
Mine's cheaper.
Yours is cheaper. The motherboards can be about the same price, but your CPU is like $50 cheaper.
I mean, that's not much, man.
It's not much. It's honestly not. And the RAM is pretty similar. You're gonna put the Micron in.
For Black Friday, my CPU is on promo for $600.
Mine's more than that. $699. It's on sale for by $2, $1.25.
And you can get a combo with a motherboard. I win by default then.
For Intel,
My
why do you?
CPU is cheaper.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I mean, it's significantly cheaper. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
over
$100.
Yeah, it's over $50. That's enough. And you get a second generation DDR5 memory controller.
What timeline is this?
Maybe it's time to go back.
I'm going back to Intel. Let's go! Wait, hold the phone! AMD is coming in hot with the price cuts. Over the weekend, they dropped the 7950X from $700 all the way down to $575, making things even worse for Intel, at least in this race. They're probably pretty happy with the sales. The 13900K is now out of stock at that lower price of $625. So even if you could get it for that much, AMD is still $50 lower. AMD then? Seems like a no-brainer to me. Just like this segue to our sponsor has no brain in it. If I only had a sponsor.
MSI. The holidays are coming quickly, but MSI has you covered for gifts this year. MSI's holiday deals are on now, where you can save on their 12th gen laptops, desktops, peripherals, and components. Do the kids need a new laptop for school? Or maybe your partner needs an upgrade to their outdated gaming rig? There's something for everyone on sale right now. And for those of you in the US, there's the hashtag TYMSI holiday giveaway. Tell MSI what you're thankful for and enter to win gift cards, apparel, and more. So what are you waiting for? Check out MSI's deals and the hashtag TYMSI holiday giveaway at the link below and start saving today.
If you guys enjoyed this video, you might enjoy the last time we did the best of AMD versus the best of Intel. It wasn't quite as even that time around.
Come a long way.
It's come a long way. What a guy. What a guy.